China just broke the AI leaderboard. What's up, everyone? The AI coding wars just got intense. A Chinese startup nobody was talking about last week just dethroned Claude Opus 4.6 on one of the most important benchmarks in AI, TerminalBench 2.0. We're talking about a company called Feeling AI, and their agent CodeBrain 1 just secured second place globally, beating every model except OpenAI's flagship. This is China's first ever top 3 finish in agentic AI coding, and it's sending shockwaves through Silicon Valley. Let's break down what just happened. Section 1. The leaderboard shock. Alright, so here's the situation. CodeBrain 1 from Feeling AI just hit 72.9% on TerminalBench 2.0, ranking second globally. The only Chinese entrant in the top 10. Let me put that in perspective. Number 1, OpenAI's GPT 5.3 codex with simple codex framework, the reigning champion. Number 2, CodeBrain 1 from Feeling AI, 72.9%. Number 3, Factory's Droid using Claude Opus 4.6. Claude Opus 4.6? It only achieved a 65.4% success rate. CodeBrain 1 just outperformed it by over 7 percentage points. That's not a small gap. That's domination. But what is TerminalBench? It's a benchmark that tests AI agents in real developer terminal environments, evaluating them on software engineering, system administration, and data processing tasks. Now, we're talking about tasks like building a Linux kernel from source, managing complex code bases, debugging systems, the stuff that separates toy demos from production-ready tools. And CodeBrain 1 just crushed it. Section 2. Who is feeling AI? So, who the heck is feeling AI? Great question. Because a week ago, almost nobody outside China had heard of them. They're a Chinese AI startup that's been quietly building something big. And CodeBrain 1 isn't even their only win this month. 5 days before the TerminalBench announcement, they released Membrane 1.0, which achieved new state-of-the-art results in memory benchmarks like Locomo, LongMem-Evil, and PersonaMem v2, surpassing systems like MemOS and Zep. In the most difficult NOMI Bench Level 3 evaluations, Membrane showed over 300% improvement compared to existing results. That's not incremental progress, that's a leap. So what's their secret? Feeling AI has developed a cross-modal hierarchical architecture with 3 core components: Interact Brain for understanding, memory, and planning, Interact Skill for capability execution, and Interact Render for rendering and presentation. Think of it like giving AI an actual brain structure, memory, planning, execution, instead of just throwing compute at a problem. Both Membrane and CodeBrain are part of this Interact Brain layer, focused on deep understanding and long-term planning in complex scenarios. Section 3. How CodeBrain-1 actually works. Now let's talk tech. What makes CodeBrain 1 so good? 2 core innovations. First, useful context searching. CodeBrain 1 uses language server protocol functionalities to efficiently retrieve relevant information based on current task requirements and existing code base indexes. Instead of drowning the AI in tons of irrelevant code, it surgically finds only what matters. This reduces hallucinations, one of the biggest problems in AI coding. Second, smart error handling. CodeBrain leverages the diagnostic capabilities of the language server protocol and performs filtering, aggregation, and contextual information retrieval over diagnostic outputs, significantly reducing the overhead of the code verify iteration loop. In plain English, it catches errors faster, fixes them smarter, and doesn't waste compute cycles repeating the same mistakes. This is engineering excellence, not just brute forcing with bigger models, and this is architectural innovation that makes AI agents actually reliable in production environments. Section 4. Why this matters. The geopolitical angle. All right, let's zoom out. Why does this matter beyond just another leaderboard update? Because this is a turning point in the global AI race. For years, the narrative has been U.S. companies OpenAI, Anthropic, Google are light years ahead. Chinese labs are just copying and catching up. Well, this marks that China's AI engineering capabilities in agentic AI, complex task planning, and autonomous coding have reached the world's top level. This breaks the absolute monopoly of American giants. And here's the kicker. CodeBrain 1 is built on GPT 5.3 codex as its base model. They took OpenAI's flagship, wrapped it in their own framework, and beat Anthropic's best offering. That's not just technical skill, that's strategic genius. They're leveraging the best Western models and adding their own innovations on top. The timing is also significant. This happened on the eve of the Chinese Lunar New Year, with the global tech circle filled with competition. Anthropic launched Claude Opus 4.6. OpenAI countered with GPT 5.3 codex, and then Feeling A. I came out of nowhere and claimed second place globally. This is statement making. Section 5. What's next? So what happens now? Well, the AI agent race is about to get way more crowded. Companies like Factory, Devon, Cursor, and others are all betting big on AI coding agents. And now we've got a Chinese dark horse that just proved they can compete at the highest level. Here's what I'm watching. Will Feeling. I open source CodeBrain 1. Chinese labs have been aggressive with open models. If they release this, it could accelerate agentic AI development globally. How will Anthropic and OpenAI respond? You know they're scrambling right now. Expect rapid iteration. Can Feeling A. I maintain this momentum? One big win is great, but can they consistently ship? Membrane CodeBrain. What's next? The gap between US and Chinese AI capabilities is closing fast. And honestly, competition is good for innovation. This is going to push everyone to build better tools. Outrow/CTA. Bottom line, CodeBrain 1 just proved that the AI coding wars are officially global. China isn't just catching up. They're competing at the elite level. Claude Opus 4.6 got dethroned. The leaderboard has changed. And the race to build the best AI coding agent just became a three-way battle between OpenAI, Anthropic, and now Chinese labs like Feeling AI. What do you think? Is this the beginning of China dominating agentic AI? Or will Silicon Valley bounce back even stronger? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you want to stay on top of the AI news that actually matters, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.